Noel the first.
AKA Noel the fisherman.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
This is a eastbound X local train. The next stop is Roosevelt Island.
We heard about Noel Miranda, aka Noel the First, when we first got to Roosevelt Island. We knew he was a fisherman and we wanted to learn how to fish. We figured on an island there are bound to be lots of fishermen.
He's supposedly very infamous and well known around the island.
We heard Noel was Puerto Rican, that he was funny, and that he was obsessed with fishing. So we set out to find more about him.
We walked to what we heard was his fishing spot on the south end of the island, but he wasn't there.
We just found two fishermen. Maybe, possibly, they might know who Noel the fisherman is. We must ask.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm Luis. What is your name?
Juan.
You know Spanish?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Dominican Republic.
Hey, familia mía, loco.
Eh.
Alright. How long have you been fishing for?
For a year.
Why do you like fishing?
Finally, we asked them if they knew Noel.
For eating.
And do you happen to know Noel the fisherman?
Yeah, there's all the people that comes around here. We meet here. We gather together. We talk about different things.
So you know Noel?
Noel,
His name is Noel the First.
Noel the first, the old man.
They couldn't tell us much about him, so we kept on looking.
We started thinking like, hey, maybe we can find him if they've seen him. Maybe other people have seen him, and maybe other people might lead us to him.
We heard Noel lived and worked on this island, and there aren't a lot of places to work there because the island is so small, surrounded by water and only one main street. One woman who was a little afraid to talk to the microphone told us that he worked at the hospital.
Do you know who Noel the First is?
So we started asking people nearby.
Is he working right now? I wanted to ask you if you know who Noel the First is.
Noel the First? Oh no, Santa Claus?
No, he supposedly works in the hospital.
Oh really? Oh, I'm just a temp.
Oh, you might not know. She obviously hadn't heard of Noel, so we kept looking. We came across a nice man named Ari in the park near Main Street folding up a sail from his boat. We thought we'd ask him since he must know something about fishing.
Do you know about the fishermen in this island?
No, I do not. I pass them when I run, but that's my only knowledge. Why? What about them?
Oh, we were just looking for this fisherman named Noel. You haven't heard of him?
No, I haven't.
No. He's supposedly, I guess, infamous in the island. I'm not sure.
Okay, and do you know where he fishes? Because the people who do fish at the very head of the island with the old lighthouse.
We did what Ari said. We went all the way up the top of the island near the lighthouse, but there was no fishing. We talked to a few more people, but they hadn't heard of Noel either. We started to lose hope. Was this Noel guy even real?
I thought we were going to find him right away since he's very good at fishing and he's always there, supposedly.
I thought that maybe when they told us about him, they just made him up, because we even asked a few people if they knew Noel, and they didn't even know him. They've never heard of him.
Or Noel was just embellished and maybe made up to be bigger than he was. He wasn't that infamous. He was just an ordinary guy.
We should make a song about Noel.
What are we gonna do, Noel?
When we
couldn't find you. Oh, Noel.
No. Noel.
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 Where could you be, Noel?
Oh, yeah. We were getting so desperate, we started asking seagulls and ducks.
I'm about to ask Seagull. Does he know the fishing guy? So, do you know the fishing guy, sir? Don't go fly away. Get over here.
They didn't know either. As we kept interviewing people that didn't know Noel, we started making him up in our mind. Who was he?
It's kind of like a pirate, just kind of crazy but fun. And
Noel would be a calm and relaxed person, seeing the fact that he likes to come out and fish out here, by the river.
I mean, a guy who gave himself the name Noel the First
I heard he was big.
just seems like he would be an interesting character, not just plain and boring.
After a long day of searching and talking with different people, we started walking back up to the train along Main Street. We passed a church and a grocery store, and we came up to a thrift shop. Through the window, we could see a table of women sitting around laughing and joking, so we walked in.
My name is Norma Iris Martinez. I'm very known here, very famous. Yes, I've been here 15 years.
Do you like it?
I love it. Nothing like Roosevelt Island.
Norma didn't know about Noel, but she had a lot of stories to tell. She thought she was famous too. She even wanted to sing and dance for us.
Now can I sing? Oh.
I guess we'll never know about Noel. We've looked far and wide, but no one really knew anything about him. He certainly wasn't as famous as we thought. He definitely wasn't as famous as he thought.
I guess you don't always find exactly what you're looking for, but along the way, each of these Roosevelt Island people had a story to tell, especially Norma. We looked for one story, and we found a ton of stories.
From Roosevelt Island and for WNYC,
We're rookie reporters Luis Escano.
Eileen Perez.
And Kedwin Valdez. Noel, come on! We have to find you right now.
So we can share this awesome song about Noel. The Nobel Prize goes to Noel the first.